Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Biscuit. How is everybody doing? Hopefully you all are having a great day wherever you are. So today's video is going to be a find an option to hang my swatch sticks. I'm not sure what I'm gonna actually title the video, but it won't be that. But find a way to display your swatch sticks, and this is exactly what I thought of. Right now, we all know swatch sticks can be overwhelming, okay? Especially if you're like me, who has a ton of acrylics and you also have a ton of gel polishes, right? I already have a spot for my acrylics, my acrylic swatch sticks. They hang on my jewelry necklace holder, but I wanted something to display for my gel polishes, because most of my clients typically get gel polish after, you know, they have had their acrylic laid. So yeah, I wanted to find something to display those a little bit better, and here is what I thought of. Now, I have not seen this on anybody's channel that I watch, okay? I don't know if this was a thing or is a thing. This is just something that I thought of, like a concept in my head. But it turned out to be the greatest thing I've ever thought of. Well, one of the greatest things I've ever thought of, right? So this is actually a necklace jewelry holder. I was like, this is interesting. And so the reason I was looking for jewelry holder is actually I was looking for another jewelry holder necklace stand that I actually got from Home Goods. So I was looking for one on Amazon. Of course, y'all know that's my favorite place to be. And I couldn't find one that I liked. So I saw these jewelry hooks that you could put on your wall, which actually you're supposed to be able to hang necklaces on each one of those knobs. But I was like, what if I could turn that into holding my swatch sticks and display them in my nail room? I was like, let's get this, right? Let's try it out. So I only ordered one. And actually, obviously you're watching this video, I ordered another one because I had to break down a few of my swatch sticks, because y'all know I loaded those rings up by color, and turns out that I have a few more colors than any other colors, like pink, right? I would have never thought I would have had a lot of pinks, but my clients do like pink. So I guess that's why I gravitated towards pink. But my favorite color is blue. So very, very interesting. But needless to say, I definitely have more pinks than I have blues. Interesting. But again, I was looking for a way to display my swatch sticks. And so, like I said, I explained the whole process, and I ended up buying these, and boom, they're here. So I was like, okay, so how am I going to stick these on a wall? I'm sure they're going to come with some tabs. But what happens if I want to take this down? I don't want holes to be in my paint. I don't want my paint to chip. So I ended up buying these command strips. But I've actually had these since Christmas and I never opened them. So I was like, this is going to be perfect. So these command strips say that they hold up to 15 pounds with 4 strips, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm sure I'm not going to be able to get 4 strips on the back of this jewelry holder. So we're going to settle for 3. And plus, the swatch sticks shouldn't be that heavy. Okay, let's do air quotations on shouldn't be heavy. But we all know you pack that swatch stick and baby, it's heavy. See how I was saying that pink here? Like, this is where I've had my swatch sticks, just sitting on my little IKEA shelf. And when a client says, oh, I want green nails or I want red nails, you know, like, I just reach in here and grab them. But I'm like, this looks so tacky, and I'm tired of looking at it like that. This is why I prompted to order, you know, or was trying to find a way to display these. And here is actually where my acrylic swatch sticks are. They're hanging up, right? Because most of the time, like I said, I'm using gel polish. But if my clients want colored acrylic, I just normally walk over and get that, right? So that's where I have it. That's on my shelf by the TV. So now I'm like, okay, where am I going to put this on my wall, right? Because I want it to be visible for my clients, but I also want it to be cute and flowing. So I was like, maybe I'll just put it underneath where my license will go, right? So I took my license down, obviously, because it has my home address on it. So that push pin or tack was in the wall because that's where my license goes. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll put it over here so that way, it's right behind me, it's above me, my clients will be able to see it. But then I was like, I don't think I want that behind my head because my head is a little big, so my clients may not be able to see it past me. And then I was like, oh, well, maybe I could fill in this little section because you all know I moved my nail racks and put them all together on a wall. But then I was like, nope, because I have so many swatch sticks, I'm going to need more space. So we'll find something else to go there. So then I was like, what about here, right? Because my cart is below here. It's in the corner. I know nothing is going in the corner. It's also by my gel polish rack. So I'm like, this will work, right? But then I was like, no, let's go back to trying by the window, right? Because I do have some other plans for this wall that's coming in the works, right? So I was like, okay, well, let's see how this is going to look. Let me grab a few swatch sticks. Let me hang them up. So I figured that each ring would go over 2 of the knobs. That was my thought process. But then I was like, well, what if I just put them on one? But then the metal, the circle, I shouldn't say circle, the key ring, let's say the metal key ring, right? It would not just go over one, so it had to go over 2, right? So I'm trying this out on my wall, trying to see how this look. And then this was at that moment where I'm like, see, I have more colors on the swatch stick holder than I should have. So I'm going to have to break these down. And as you see, it does get heavy, right? So that's how I was like, well, let's hope these command strips hold up. But they did, and they're still up, right? This is the second day after I have done them. So I was like, oh, this is going to be cute. And then I'm going to put them in color by the Rainbow, Roy G. Biv. Like, it's going to be real, real cute. I just got to break down these swatch sticks. So here I am still trying to figure it out. Like, should I keep it here or no? But I'm like, again, I don't want it behind my head. My head is kind of big. I may move over to the left, to the right. I'm good. So you'll see me in a little bit here, taking all of these off, and I'm actually going to move over to the corner. Alright, so you were able to see that I was able to get 6 of my swatch sticks on these jewelry holders. So now I'm going to go ahead and place my command strips on my jewelry holder, and I'm going to go ahead and put these on the wall because I did decide to put it closer to my racks. finally, here we are. This is where I have decided to put the holders so that way it'll kind of flow. So I'm gonna, obviously it came in a pack of 2, so I'm gonna do both of them, right? And then actually I went to go get my leveler because my OCD will always kick in, and especially, you know, it's not just me looking at it, it'll be my client sitting in that chair like, that is a little crooked, girl. So I ended up going into the guest room to go into my toolbox and to go get my leveler out so that way I can make sure everything was nice and even. Okay, so here we are. I was like, okay, this is gonna be perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and peel back half of the command strip, and I'm actually going to drape the side I peeled up. I'm gonna like fold it over the other side so that way it'll make it easier for me to peel this off. Mind you, it's just me. I'm the handy girl that is gonna be putting this up. So I was like, I'm not gonna go outside and bother the mister because he out there cutting the grass. So let me figure this out. So again, I leveled this up. I know it's kind of hard to see with my shoulder in a way, but I made sure it was level. And once it was level, I went ahead and pressed it towards the wall, right? The sides that I did peel up from the command strip. So once that was good, I pressed it on the wall, and then I just went ahead and I slowly peeled the rest of the backing off the command strips. I did it for all 3. And then once that was completely on, I went ahead and I pressed against my wall. I didn't give it too much pressure, but you know, I'm just doing a little push, 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 you know, just ever so lightly, because those command strips do stick, so you don't really need that much pressure. And you doggone sure don't want to press so hard into the wall that you put a hole in your wall, okay? And I did not do that, but yeah. So now I'm just double checking to make sure that it's level. Make sure that that bubble is in the center, which I'm going to show you here. Boom, done. It's level. We good. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and repeat this for these. Well, actually, I'm lying. I'm going to go ahead and hang up my first rack of Swatch sticks because I was like, I hope this looks good. I really do. Like, the visions in my head was like, this going to look fire. But then I was like, maybe it's not. So y'all gonna watch me put these Swatch sticks. And again, like I said, I did have to break down a few colors, such as my pinks, my greens, and my blues. I had to break those into 2 Swatch sticks. So, but yeah, I'll let you watch this part. Now, this part was so satisfying because now I was starting to put them on there, and I was like, oh, this looks so good. But then I was like, they need to be in color. So see, this Swatch stick, how it has so many Swatch sticks on it. It wasn't working well for my ministry. So I had to break that down, which was my grays, blacks, and whites, because it was covering the red. So that's what made me prompt to say, yeah, I'm only going to have this on like one side of the ring and whatnot. So I'm going to let you all watch this part because I've been so excited throughout this video because I was like, this is the best thing I could have ever thought of. And like I said, I ordered another pack. It is August 11th. It should be delivered today by 10 p.m. So I'm probably going to hang up. I only really need one, but I'm probably going to hang up the other. I'm going to probably hang both of them up today as it is. So just so that way I'll just have them both done just in case, because y'all know I'm steady buying. I'm trying to, you know, be easy on the buying, but you know, some things I gotta have. So I'm just gonna repeat that. Oh, and before I go, I know I said I was going. I'm just gonna make sure that the Swatch stick is not hanging so low that it overlaps the one I just did. So That's why I have a that's why I'm holding a swatch stick up there while I do my thing. So yeah, okay, I'll be back shortly. Enjoy this part of the video. I feel like this part went real fast and I'm back again. Okay, so I have both of my jewelry holders up. So now I'm gonna go ahead and work on the swatch sticks. Now, I typically normally save my rings that come from the swatch sticks, you know, the clear packs that we get off of Shein or Amazon. I always save these, and again, as a nail tech, I will never throw out anything unless I feel like I will never use it again, which is slim to none, okay? But I'm gonna take off half of that big ring and put it on a smaller ring, and then I'm gonna go ahead and hang it up, and it's gonna look so much better. So I'm gonna repeat that for my pinks, my blues, my greens. Like, I'm not gonna show you all the colors and me doing it because you all pretty much get the gist. And then I will come back with the final look, and yeah. Alright, so here is what the rack is looking like. Again, this is super, super cute. I love it. I did have to put it in the rainbow color spectrum, which is the Roy G. Biv. So at the end, you'll see the blue, and then I put the blue at the top, and then kind of just went so on and so forth. So I have these left, which is why I ordered another pack, which is my nudes and black and whites, and some other rings like my what do you want to call it, metallics and glitters and stuff like that. So this is amazing. I love the idea. I love the concept. I will have the link down in the description box for these jewelry necklace holders if you are interested. And you know, do your thing with these if that is your prerogative. Okay. But thank you all so much for tuning in and rocking with me. Just wanted to share some ideas across my platform, because we're always looking for ways to store and put our stuff nice and neatly and make it look aesthetically pleasing. I know, at least for me, I'm an aesthetics girl. I try to keep it under control. But thank you all so much for watching and tuning in. If you all have any questions, leave them down below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe and hit that post notification bell so that way you never miss a video. And until next time, I will see you all in my next video. Bye, y'all.